Cek.
Astrologers must rid themselves of material desires. Only by ridding oneself of clutter can one see the true world around them.
Mengeleg. Halo semuanya. Halo Bang Kang Explorer.
The hunt begins!
Oke. Misi pertama menyelamatkan si ini.
Take flight!
The wind knows me.
Let me scribe! Pew!
Beres. Easy banget. Jalan buntu. Oh, namanya jalan buntu. Nama questnya. AR57 baru juga, Bang. Ini lagi ngejar ini, ngejar Baizhu. Pengen dapat Baizhu aing. Boleh ya kali ya.
Into the wind.
Whirling snow!
Gaskeun. Ini mana nih? Di mana? Di sini. Oh, ini mah harus. Iya, Bang. Karakter favorit saya itu Baizhu. Dari dulu saya main, waktu pertama lihat Baizhu langsung tergoda sama Baizhu, pengen dapet. Mana sih? Oh, tahu. Tahu. Aduh, nggak dapet. Tahu. Let's play. Abang air berapa bang? Buset, 59.
Gather.
Bentar lagi 60 itu bang. Ini akun saya juga awalnya dihack bang. Hampir 1 tahun akun saya dihack. Akun saya dihack nih sama orang Rusia akunnya. Dapat pulang-pulang balik-balik dapat itu bang. Ditopapin sama yang ngehack ya. Sama ini dapat ini. Dapat ini deh. Hampir 1 tahun saya nggak main ini bang. Gara-gara dihack.
Stabilize.
Putus asa tadinya.
Gather.
No, my sword!
Beres. Ditambah ini artefak saya acak-acakan bang, parah loh. Padahal waktu dulu udah rapi sama saya bang artefaknya.
Ad Astra. Thank you for Ad Astra.
Oh fed. Paretnya pindah atau tutup bang? Kemana? Oh pindah. Kok bisa pindah gitu ya? Pindah ke tempat yang lebih gede atau gimana? Tuh bang, pada belum dikerjain ini. Saya jalan males. Ngelek cok. Kalau streamnya nggak ngelek, harus diturunin terendah parah emang. Apalagi kalau di tempat Sumeru nih, ngelag banget. Ngelag di streamingnya, bukan di ini ya. Kalau di sini mah gak ngelag. Sinyalnya jubag bang, jelek. Pindah. Takut lebih gede bang. Enak tuh bang. Sambil main. beres itu apa, nungguin billing abis sambil main PS. Kayaknya kalau main di warnet ngabisin waktu banget ya bang. Buset. Iya sih, PS main selalu penuh bang. Tapi yang mainnya main bola semua. Emang apa serunya ya main bola?
Rahman, we're here.
Raman,
Everything's been arranged. Someone will bring the village keepers back to Aru village shortly.
I guess all I can say now is thanks for agreeing to help.
Don't mention it. I think we can both agree you went to hell and back for it. But we share a common cause now. From here on out, we're allies.
Where are the perpetrators?
ngabisin duit tapi ya bang ya.
I'll bring you to them. Follow me.
Kan main Genshin berjam-jam bang. Emang
So
besok?
these are the people who kidnapped the village keepers.
Oh no, it's the...
There's no need to yell. No
Kan
one
baru
can
ini
help
bang,
you now.
baru update ini. Baizhu.
We've been all over the desert.
That's right.
General Mahamatra? No, no.
Whoa. The moment
You should have known.
Wait, we were just...
No, not Sino.
I could do worse.
Please have mercy.
Start talking.
So, your superiors have
Pengen
kept you
dapat
quite
air
busy
hitam nih.
recently.
They,
hitam,
wanted to
hitam.
extract can...
Don't
Keren
play
nih.
dumb. They extract divine canned knowledge.
I really don't know.
well, you better start talking.
You don't want to make things any more difficult for yourself, do ya?
Santai, warnetnya murah.
Be my guest.
Murah. Kalau di tempat gua sejam itu 4.000.
Uh-huh. That sure didn't sound like a fancy metaphor or anything. You're serious, aren't you?
Sejam 4.000
did
di
you
warnet
know?
gua bang.
There's no use hiding it now. Yes, you're right. The Academia is working on an important and potentially world-changing project. It may seem as if Sumeru's academics are thriving, but ever since the death of Greater Lord, the withering of Irminsul has been getting worse recently. The sages have
Next
tried
update,
everything they
siapa
could think
yang keluar, Bang?
of, but nothing's worked. I'm always hearing them
Saya
say
nggak
things
lihat
like,
ini, nggak ngeliat
if only quick...
Continue.
nggak ngeliat
And then, someone from the
Updatean
Fatui
Genshin.
showed up. They called him the Doctor. The Doctor was previously expelled from the Academia. At first, the sages looked down at him in disdain. But when he asked them,
This is what the...
first, the Academia, after that, with the Doctor's help, and the Akasha now functioning, and next...
It adds up.
But how do you determine whether the knowledge...
Call it an educated guess? The Academia has been trying to figure out the exact sort.
Kalau
Nobody
main-
can explain the
main
cause of
Genshin
this
itu malesnya
phenomenon.
di story-nya,
Surely
Bang,
you can
lama.
see what that implies, Scribe Al. If it's knowledge no mortal can comprehend, then it must be...
melainkan the Blader.
You must have noticed by now. The Academia doesn't care about who their god is. It is as if they are cursed with a desire for omniscience and omnipotence that burns in their blood.
Ya,
Some organisms demonstrate phototaxis, and thus orient their entire lives in respect to sources of light.
paling
For the sages, their only source of hope is the... This is but a form of
piram
phototaxis.
ya, kayak
For many...
Then what does Lesser Lord
al
Kusanali
al
mean to
hitam
you?
paling
Is she not a true god present in this world?
From the beginning, when the Academia first discovered Lesser Lord
Kapan lagi
Kusanali,
coba
the newborn god of
punya
wisdom,
ini punya
we
apa
found that at the time,
di
she,
PS
not to
Dendro.
mention that
Di PS ya?
slowly but surely...
So,
All right, let's try to... Rahman, Give me a few men to help.
Sure. As
Soalnya saya belum dapat Dendro, bang. Baru dapat si Kolei dong, Dendro. Parah emang. Si Kolei. Buka ini dulu lah. Buka. Apa namanya? Buka teleport. Wait. 700 meter jauh sekali. Yang teleport langsung. Ya bagus sih. Tapi buat apa ya?
The village keepers you found have all been returned to their homes, and each one has a dead.
The atmosphere.
Dan bahkan dia lindungi.
Hey! Say something! Stop spacing out!
Come on, is there nothing left to talk about?
Or I can go fetch some snacks.
Oh! Paimon's so coming with you!
Dehya bagus nih, Bang.
Do you have any plans, traveler?
Gods above, you're not talking about work, are you?
Aku ingin bagaikan sama yang aku tahu dari kalian.
So you were still withholding some information?
Tapi sekarang aku sudah tahu kita semua ada di sisi yang sama. Yep, betul. Kita berjalan setelah itu membagikan seluruh cerita semua bertarung untuk tujuan yang sama. Betul.
Even though we lived through all of this
Itu
firsthand,
semua pengalaman kami sejauh di Sumatera
What
ini.
a whirlwind of a story. I felt like I was holding my breath the whole time.
It seems like there will be more issues to face in the days ahead than I'd anticipated.
Still, now's a good time to make our next move. Now that Ramon's joined us, we'll be an even stronger team.
It's time to make a plan.
Iya kah?
Indeed. These events are a flagrant transgression of the rules in every sense. We cannot allow it to continue.
So,
Bagilah bang.
everyone,
Mayan.
are we on the same page?
Crush the sages and rescue our god.
Well, let's brainstorm a little more about what other resources we can draw on.
The next time we gather here, we must have a solid plan.
yep, it'll work out for sure.
Sure. Beres. Beres. Ada lagi tapi yang mantap. Dapat ini. Dapat konstelasi. Baru dapat satu. Dapat dua, parah emang. Udah beres nih. Nice. Sekarang enak ya, kerjaan misi dapat primo yang ini pink. Perasaan waktu dulu nggak dapet deh. Tinggalkan rumah kepala desa. Kemana? Ini kemana? Tunggu sampai besok. Oke, kita Made in Heaven dulu. Made in Heaven. Bicara dengan Candage. Di dalam ya. Oh, di bawah. Mana.
Is King Deshret really gonna come back?
As it can get.
Candace, we're here!
Candage. We're here.
Has everyone arrived?
Everyone is already waiting inside.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's join them!
It's doing that.
Please, wait a moment.
Why?
Before attending the meeting, I hope you can promise me one thing.
What do you need?
Promise me that you won't commit to anything too reckless.
What do you think?
Akan coba-coba sapu.
Okay.
Akasa berdetak, api kalpa bergelora. Banyak word quest. Banyak sekali word questnya. Atas lagi kita apa?
Everyone's here so early!
Kalian datangnya pagi banget,
why
tapi
isn't
kalau nggak ada yang
anybody
ngomong.
We already discussed things a bit.
Hey, where have you been? I've missed you too.
Tidur.
Are you ready?
Siap turu. Kita bisa mulai sekarang.
Very well.
Setelah kondisi coba
Are you sure this is gonna work?
I gotta admit, it's bold. Color me impressed.
The point of discussion is to arrive at a solution. Let's cut the small talk and move to the next point.
Remeh-remehnya cuy.
You're making Paimon nervous.
Tegang. Paimon jadi tegang. Oke. Apa ini? Kemana ini? Membuat Aing penasaran.
You're finally done.
I have some other stuff to take care of. Catch you all later.
Yep.
Come on, don't give me that face. I know what you're going to say. I'll be careful.
Barbar
That's
sih
what I
jadi
wanted to
orang.
hear. Take care.
Jadi orang barbar sih deh ya.
Well, traveler, Paimon,
Kalau kalian
judging
boleh-
from your
kalian dapat
expressions, the meeting must have been quite
sepertinya cukup.
productive.
Ya,
You can tell?
malah
I'm not
mati
that
lah.
good at scheming or strategy, but I can sense people's emotions.
Sabar,
I'm a little
sabar, Bang.
worried. Hopefully nothing will go wrong.
To be honest, I feel the same. But you're already
Ini
some of the
BTW
most capable
dapat dari
people
mana
I
bang
know.
kodenya bang?
So you
Saya
have my trust.
lupa loh dapat kode-kode kayak gitu dari mana.
Candace gave us a compliment.
Biasanya
Your
waktu
deeds
dulu di
speak for
Instagram lah
themselves.
dapatnya.
Candace,
Sekarang di
we
Instagram
stand
jarang
behind to
share
tell you
kode
that,
redeem.
although you won't be coming with us, we'll be sure to remember your words.
I'm very glad to hear that. I've said the same thing to everyone here today as I said to you when you arrived. Your safety, only when you're safe can the plan be successful.
Terima kasih Candice.
So you're welcome. And thank you for taking my
Aku
advice.
mendengar nasihatku.
Good luck with everything. I'll be here in the village praying for you.
Terima kasih Candice. OTW. Jadi semangat gara-gara disemangatin Candice.
Brace yourself.
Oke, perjalanan mulai.
Sounds good. I'll go make some preparations.
Okay.
Right.
I'll hit them!
Have you finished saying your goodbyes?
Yeah! Also, Candace told everyone to be careful.
Yes, she did. But I think my point also bears repeating.
Aku bilang
Our
juga.
plan is not child's play. We won't be able to achieve anything if we're simply careful. We must go beyond that and fully commit ourselves to it. I hope this is clear to you.
Kamu sudah jelas. Ya, mengerti kok.
Huh? Shouldn't you be saying something more cheerful to boost our morale right now?
Didn't we already do that during the meeting?
You can never have enough words of encouragement.
In that case,
Betul,
Candace can cuddle you to your heart's
terlalu
content while
serius
I
orangnya.
continue to remind you of the seriousness of our situation. We all have our jobs to do after all. It's like how some people...
Speaking of the front lines,
Kamu
you
gak
don't look
kelihatan
anything
kayak
like a soldier.
Lebih ke itu
Well,
pengamat.
of course. Compared to the mercenaries, I'm merely a feeble scholar.
Bentar,
But the
Baya.
advantage of not being a mercenary is that I get to stay in a safer
Mercenary.
place and offer my strategic insight. Just think about that mercenary who lost his mind. Mercenary groups are facing constant danger every single day.
Every single
Well,
day.
being a scholar is also a high-risk occupation, and you are a scholar.
I'm not like the rest of them. Even among members of the same species, some will exhibit far more
Species.
potential than others.
This guy. Hyman still
Pas
remembers when those
spesies yang
mercenaries in
binatang,
Port
spesies.
Ormos called you a lunatic.
All intellectuals are lunatics in the eyes of fools. I'll take that as a compliment. That reminds me. Do you remember the record we saw in the King Deshret ruins? It mentioned forbidden knowledge.
Ya ingatin
You
aja
have
lah.
a good memory. Forbidden knowledge has the
padahal
power to
lupa.
drive people insane, but this fact has never been shared with the... I think. Those mad scholars but the academia has always held a different view. They've always believed that symptoms of madness are a side effect of human contact with divine knowledge as mere... Come to think of it, perhaps the academia has also never understood the true nature of forbidden knowledge and the withering, Elazar, and the sandstorms. Don't you think...
But Paimon thought that Irminsul's disease is what caused the withering and the sandstorms. At least, that's what Tainari told us. Wait a second. Could it be that?
Ah, you've connected the dots. The cause of Irminsul's illness may precisely be
Irminsul.
the pollution from forbidden knowledge.
Knowledge.
But if that's the case, what should we do? This is huge!
Wait. Why do you think Lesser Lord Kusanali would have a solution to this
Dia bilang
situation?
gunting Irminsul adalah
You mean, it's related to the scene you saw when you passed out in the Avidia forest?
In that case, it's imperative that we rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali. To make sure we're still on track, I would like to check on the state of some of our preparatory
Where are we going?
to an Eremite base.
ke markas Remite. Oke, ke markas Remite. Remite. Let's go. Gimana tuh? Sip. Tandain di sini kulus. Yahoo!
Here we go!
Ah, they're here.
Huh? What are they doing here?
I gave them some...
Ah, it's the scribe. And is that the traveler I see?
How's the work going?
Penitera.
Ah, yes! We have fixed the devices according to your instructions. One of them is already ready for use, while the others are still under repair.
Aren't those devices for can knowledge extraction? What are you...
Look here.
Okay.
Huh? More can knowledge? Are you going to put more weird stuff into his head again?
What's that look on your face?
Paimon's a little scared, but very, very furious!
That's an interesting response. Anyway, we're not going to use this just yet. As I mentioned during the meeting, this knowledge capsule contains a decree I drew up in the Traveler. I want you to record something into this capsule. Do you believe we can save Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Bukan cuma yakin saja, aku membuktikan pakai tindakan.
Good. Conviction is the most... Now, please get ready and put on this device.
You want us to record our conviction?
Yes.
Paimon is still really worried.
I understand, but trust me, Paimon, this is something we have to... Because, to achieve this impossible task, it sounds like you'll need to fool your own...
Paimon can see the point you're trying to make.
Imagine this. We have orchestrated our plan and successfully rescued Lesser Lord. Everything went without a hitch. Now, open your eyes.
Open your eyes.
Here.
What's this?
Read it out loud.
Di kertas tertulis kata-kata yang lumayan mengejutkan. Meskipun aku tidak mengerti, maka kamu tapi...
It's done.
It's done. Rasanya aneh juga.
Is your head okay? Does anything hurt?
Santai, aman
It's just a recording. There should be no negative effects.
But what was the point of doing this?
And that's perfectly fine. In any case, these capsules aren't meant to be...
Huh?
Lalu?
What do you mean?
Have you forgotten? Our plan needs to account for those who have long... You may find it hard to believe, but for those people, everything... Imagine if you've been using a device like the Akasha since the day you were born. After all that time, what do you think you'd become?
A fool? A machine?
A slave to orders. And that's why rules are so important. In addition, those who understand the rules can delineate...
But why would you need to identify...
You could say that those kinds of ambiguous zones can be very... interesting.
Things you're interested in are really out there. Are all Sumeru scholars like...
Anyway, that's enough chit-chat. I'm going to take those two to work on some small projects. You can head to...
Small projects?
We're going to tinker with the Akasha terminal and make a few... modifications.
Modification. Oke. 1 kilo jaraknya. Lihat dulu aja. 4.
I thought we agreed on a plan. How can you go back and...
The plan is too radical and carries a high risk for casualties. I've given...
But it's still the best plan we have. As a former Matra, you of all people should be able to see the bigger picture.
I did. And that's how I saw the danger behind these so-called advantages.
Huh? Why are you guys arguing?
My friend, you're just in time. Why don't you help me persuade Sino? He's turned against our plan.
We agreed to work out a plan at the meeting. As mercenaries, you're familiar with the local... Had I known all Hatham would give you those kinds of suggestions, I would not have agreed to...
Look, you already know that we're all on the same side here. Don't...
Mercenaries place a lot of importance on their bonds of friendship, but also will not hesitate to make...
Seems you really do understand the ways of the desert.
Traveler, Paimon, this is also something you should know. Ramon's plan is to have me work with the Caravan Reebok guards in my capacity as a...
Wait! How can we work with the guards?
We can't get through that wall easily, remember? Caravan Reebok would never let so many unregistered members of the Eremites enter Sumeru City. My plan will clear us of any possible suspicion, and also let us enter the city as a big group. There is no better way.
That also sounds like something All Hatham told you. Am I right?
Right?
Doesn't Al Hatham know how dangerous this plan is?
Of course he does. He also said that with the help of... I never blindly trust any...
If I make the arrests alone,
Ntar, men.
I can control myself and prevent to make the whole thing more convincing. You'll need to resist to some degree. I'm okay with the
Enggak lah,
deaths
Mir,
of
malas.
enemies. But not
Aja
our
malam jam
allies.
12 aja, Paloma.
I'm against the meaningless loss of our own.
Kalau mau, Mir.
I
Paloan
can't
jam
believe a
12.
Matra would actually care about us. I've lived a hard life, and...
I've always treated my allies with honesty and respect. They have...
Now you're making this hard for me.
Hey, is there something we can do to help?
Aku bisa bantu kok. Ditunggu deh, siap.
I knew you would say it.
We can help fight some of the mercenaries, which should
Beresin aja
reduce
nih,
the
Mir.
number of
Beres.
times you'll have
Beres
to...
ini.
Sino, on behalf of my people, we have no fear of casualties, because we crave the spoils of victory. So,
Well, now that you've put it that way, but remember,
But remember,
you need to follow the plan and not do anything reckless. Since you and I both recognize the significance of this.
okay,
Okay.
you have a deal. Let's do this for our shared dream.
Surgery.
The guards should be stationed in the courtyard nearby.
Beres.
You can find them there.
Arkon quest aja, men. Baru juga jam 10, santai aja, Mir. Di atas ya? Di sini.
Guards,
General Mahamatra! To what do we owe the honor?
Pakai
keep your
nanya.
voice down. This is a secret operation. I'm going to arrest a large criminal gang near this location. According to the Academia's guide and regulation.
Ah, of course.
course,
Mahamatra
of
Sino's
course.
order is the Academia's order. But who exactly are you planning to arrest, and how many people are you expecting?
They're a squad of Eremites whose number is comparable to Ain el Akhmar in Port Ormo.
As many as Ain al-Akhmar? This should definitely be classified as a...
Then I suggest that you report this to...
Got it! Please wait a moment, I'll contact them immediately.
Kelihatan galak banget.
Because this is work.
Menjauh lebih ramah kalau sama kami.
Because I trust you.
Asih.
Paimon can't believe you're still in the mood to
Sahabat.
chat. This whole thing has Paimon
Lucu.
scared stiff. Aren't you even a
Lucu,
little worried? What if these guards already know that you have betrayed the Academia and are no longer their General Mahamatra? Even if that guard doesn't know, they're superior.
We discussed this,
Kita
remember?
sudah berunding soal itu kan? Ya.
The
Member.
caravan rebot operation is of great importance. But don't worry, the guards there shouldn't know that Sino has stepped down.
Udah
How can you be so sure?
First, the other Matra still don't know why Sino has left, which proves that the Academia has been covering up the matter.
Second, this is a crucial moment for the Academia's God creation plan. If something were to happen to the General Mahamatra, it's no matter how you look at it, they don't seem interested in sharing the news.
A reasonable inference.
Which brings us to our next issue. I'm sure some of you have been wondering if the prediction function of the
The Akasha is still in operation. So I'm actually... Considering the power of the Akasha,
I've given that a lot of thought. For now, I don't think you'll need to worry. If you remember, when you first came to Aru village, all your actions and routes were predicted by the Akasha. It even gave that information to those who kidnapped the bud. Things like that never happen.
Lama ya, lama.
that's true. But why?
Look at it from a different angle. Why do you think the Akasha will predict?
Because my personal data has been entered into the Akasha.
That's true, but the key to this question is, haven't you ever thought about it? Just how can...
Because the Akasha controls the entire...
The Academia firmly believes that all human actions,
By sorting and analyzing entered data, the Akasha can derive behavior. However, at the risk of sounding like an advocate for fallacies, emotions are part of our behavioral logic. But can you guarantee that every experience of the same joy or pain would be equally Sino, in the past, you've always worked alone. In the absence of another person who could sway you or your thought, decisive and principled, you were used to solving problems alone. That's why the Akasha could fix. But now, you've joined a team. And I believe the Akasha, our thoughts and logic the Akasha lacks. So,
Lama.
Makes sense.
I guess there are things that even the Akasha cannot calculate.
Boleh
And
selamat
people will
rebuild di
not be
masa
forever
lalu?
trapped.
Tidak boleh lah.
I'm so glad that this is set.
Next time, pay attention during our meetings.
Oh, telegram.
Will do.
Siap, Tuan.
Just remember to stay vigilant.
Oke.
Footsteps.
General Mahamatra, we were not expecting your presence here. I'm the security officer of the Great Red Sand District.
Chambro.
This is my assistant, the Traveler. He will be...
Beep. Construct. Beep.
What a great honor to meet you. Your golden hair is as bright as the sun. And, is this the latest?
Have you made a decision regarding the matter I mentioned to your subordinate?
It seems to be a dire situation, so of course you will have our full cooperation.
There's no need for flattery.
Yes, sir.
Take your most elite platoon and follow me to the eastern side of the district. We will...
Understood.
Map.
Hurry, bring the map.
Understood. Understood.
In 2 days, we will engage Rahman's Eremites and capture all of them. Any questions about the time or...
None at all, sir.
Good.
Yes, sir.
Maybe hanging around the General Mahamatra isn't so bad after all. Everyone's so respectful towards us.
Keren juga.
This is all due to the absolute authority of the Acad... Get ready. We...
Get ready. Itu sampai 2 hari. 2 hari.
Time for the operation! Let's go meet Sino in the desert!
Let's go. Let's go, teman. Mana beda dapatnya ya? Asifa. Udah kebakar. Kebalik. Bajunya sama kayak si Pente.
Look! Over there! Our helpers have arrived already!
Hijau putih.
Let's hurry over!
Wait a moment.
Wait a moment.
Ah! Oh, it's you!
You're my assistant, remember? Being my assistant, you must stay with me.
It's General Mahamatra and his assistants.
We meet again.
You're here early.
It's to show how important we think the operation is. Since this is a big case for the Academia, we are prepared.
I'm glad to hear your sense of resolve. Remember, they are our only leads for the case. If...
Understood.
Everyone! The Eremites are approaching from the west!
Make preparations and be ready for combat.
Okay.
Halt!
Oh?
Segitu
What a
doang.
warm welcome! Judging from those shiny weapons in your hands, it seems like you're not interested.
Rahman, the Academia has caught wind of your smuggling and illicit sales.
Who are you supposed to be? A Matra from the
I'm not here to talk.
Oh. Nobody's given me this much time of day since I became a Brothers! For that slight, let's wash our blades with their blood.
Apa ini?
Time for takeoff. Rain outlines your fate. Let's play!
Stabilize!
Ring cutter!
20.000 gede.
Solidify!
Think you can get away?
Get away.
Order guide you!
Beres.
It's over.
Ah! We have subdued them. The operation is now over. All Aramite mercenaries and related personnel.
Ah, you pitiful Dendro Archon dogs!
I'm afraid.
King Jeshred will curse you and...
Silence!
Oh,
Oh, bisa.
Restrain them and take them back.
Yes, sir!
Mahamatra Sino, I will now take my leave. If you need further assistance...
Understood. You are dismissed.
There they go.
Let's talk elsewhere.
Mungkin mencuri tanah dulu.
This part of the plan went really well.
Yes.
That's fantastic! And that punch you gave Ramon there sure looked convincing enough.
Once we're done here, I'll return to Caravan Rebot and oversee the group's transport.
Yeah, you're the reason why...
It's not the time to celebrate yet. I believe Dia should already be go join up with her. She will need you to introduce her to Tainari.
Speaking of which, is it really okay for us not to share the full...
I have a very close relationship with Tainari. If we need help, Tainari is the best option. Get ready for the next phase of the plan. Don't keep them waiting.
Okay. Okay, bawa. Mending ini. Nah. Mending ini. Takut selesai. Event lumayan primo. Kayaknya sama sekali tidak membantu deh. Ngambek deh. Jauh juga ya. Kira-kira maksudnya oke. Kita ini dulu. Terus ini juga seperti ini juga cukup. bagian keluar bersama. Aduh, sial. Nice. Aduh, gak kena. Dimana lagi nih? Jelas. IPG. Ini tinggal lagi ya nih, keluar. Cuak. Cuak. Nggak kena. Nah, itu dong. Cuak. Beres easy sekali. Yang kuning ini apa sih? Otoritas. Apanya yang mau dibandingin? Buku pujian. Masa silam. Kemana nih? Oh, balap kah? Balap. 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 Enam puluh, 50. Sip. 2 menit 42 detik. Aduh, ada kaki halangnya. Sorry guys, wait guys. Jauh banget. Mana itu reportnya? Aduh. Situ lagi. Ambilan dulu, kulus. Dendroculus, Seliculus, dendro. Sekali dendro. Apa ya? Ini apa ya? Oh itu. Oh udah ini langsung. Ini mah udah sulit memikirkannya dulu. Sih begitu. Bagus atau jelek tidak yakin. Ayo ayo. Kira setidaknya akan ada kata-kata pedas. Itu sejahat itu. Masih kurang. Dia kalau semua aku tidak perlu khawatir. Kayak itu kayak dapat masuk kerja. Terus kayaknya dapat pencerahannya. Siapa uangnya dulu bawa. Rajam yang punya penting dan menyadari kesalahan yang dilakukan sebelumnya. Saya terlupakan bisa mengingat semua yang sudah pelajari bukan yang mengingatkan ini pasti ujian terakhir dari tetua. Yang bukti kepercayaan tetua padaku. Ya, mereka memilih dalam baik. Tapi perubahan operasi juga akan jeruk dan baik. Serahkan padaku. Beres. Lanjutlah. Lanjut quest Arkon.
It's about time. Didn't you say our part of the plan is the most important of all? And here you come, roll. In the time it took you to get here, I already did 5 laps around the place, down 7 drinks, and even—
Sorry. We didn't mean to keep you waiting.
I just wanted to fix your attitude and rub it in a little. After all, you took your sweet time getting here, and we've got important stuff to take care of.
Oh, situasinya agak kacau.
I just like seeing that. All joking aside, I'm glad you're here.
But where should we start?
Our responsibility is to get a status update on the Fatui Harbinger known as the Doctor. We need to make sure dealing with an institution that controls all of Sumeru is already hard enough. If the Doctor were to crash the party, it would be next—
Yeah, we sure don't want him showing up.
Right? Hearing his name just reminds me of those stuffy old geezers in the academia. I'd rather not have to deal with someone like that.
Mulai dari mana?
According to the plan, we should first go to Pardis DI and ask for Forest Watcher Tainari. If all Hatham and Sino's sources are solid, then we can be So, we'll find Tainari and convince him to get us the latest. The sages have placed spies everywhere. You should be honored.
But Paimon thought mercy—
That's certainly true. But when multiple employers are vying for your services, you should—
how much more—
how much do I want? Hey, how about paying me with a smile? What do you say? I haven't seen you smiling much recently. If you ask me, someone like you must look lovely when they smile. Come on, give me a smile so that I can be less worried. Looking good. I hope this pretty smile will become our lucky charm. There are many kinds of smiles, but only a truly joyous one can bring blessings to others. Let's go.
He's over there! Let's go say hi!
Ah, Traveler. Paimon.
Hey there.
This is our friend Dia. She's an Aramite mercenary.
A mercenary? You must have some big news for me.
It's something really important.
All right then.
Bantu.
This place is better. We won't be disturbed by any passerby. Okay. What is this important thing you want to ask me?
Bertemu dengan the doctor. Yang tahu dia di
The
mana.
doctor.
He's that strange-looking Fatui Harbinger with the mask.
Yes, I know him. Actually, he left Paradis DI just a little...
He left already?
Yeah.
Can I ask what it was about? Sorry to ask you like this after having just met, but your answer is very For now, all we can share with you is that your friend Sino is working with us.
Sino, you say?
Say.
I see. So that's why he hasn't been at the academia. Okay. I'll answer your questions and will assist you any way I can. You don't have to tell me everything that's happened.
Sino's name really does work wonders. You're not even a little worried that we might have made it all up?
Despite having just met you, I can sense that you're the serious type. Between you, the Traveler, and Sino, none of you... You don't need to tell me anything you don't want to. I'll also get straight to the point. The Harbinger you mentioned came to me because he wanted to take the scholar Hypatia away with him.
Hypatia? Why would he want her?
And what do you mean by take away? Is he planning to leave Sumeru?
Yes. He told me his return to Snezhnaya is imminent. So you mean you're leaving this place soon?
Indeed. Otherwise, we could have perhaps talked a little more. I was just about to set out when I remembered something important. To that end, I made a final trip to Pardis. Let me ask, have you been taking care of a scholar by the name of Hypatia?
Your sources are accurate. No doubt because you've recruited many informants. But you're...
Forgive me for asking, but how's the treatment coming along?
Given the way you're asking, I assume you have some...
Since you asked, I'll be frank.
It's incredibly difficult to transfer a patient.
Oh? I can't believe your utter lack of faith in me, to the point of even questioning my general level of...
Well, you're the only one who's ever made such a request.
I have my ways of keeping her safe during the journey. In addition, I can also promise that under my care, I will personally supervise her treatment and see to her recovery.
Hypatia was born in Sumeru and remains a scholar of the academia. Transporting her to Snezhnaya is risky, and the potential benefits are unknown. Your suggestion is rude and reckless. I'll pass. I don't know much about the doctor, but after talking with him, I realized that just like... It's not so much that he's looking down on others, but more that he's confident in himself and his abilities to a point of near insanity. I would never refer a patient to someone like him. I prepared myself for a protracted battle of wits, and was really surprised to see him just give up on the top.
I see. Of course, your opinion makes perfect sense. You're still young, but already quite stubborn. I must say, you are not like what I had expected. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't just let you off the hook like that. Luckily, there is still some time left for me to take care of. It's just as the Academia said, you're a responsible and gifted scholar. And that's also why people like you can never realize that sooner or later, everyone must pay the price for what they've learned.
Paimon can't help but feel like he's hinting at something unpleasant.
He asked a question, yet didn't care for my answer. Perhaps I'm nothing but a talking rock in his eyes. He never came off as malicious, but an utter lack of compassion permeated throughout our conversation.
I can barely believe it myself. But if that's true,
I don't think I missed any details.
Sorry we can't tell you everything. We appreciate that you helped us anyway. I won't forget your kindness.
It's okay. I have an obligation to do so. To be perfectly honest. Recently, my master wrote several letters to me, asking me to return to the academia and assist him.
Hasn't he already asked you several times before?
Yes, but there's something off about this most recent... My master will occasionally leave a few dots on the back of the letter. One dot means that he wrote the... This has been a habit of his for many years. But I didn't find any dots in his recent letters. I believe something may have happened to him.
I get it. Since you are always at Gandharvaville, you would like me, someone already working at the academia, to investigate.
I'd like to ask you to do that for me, if you can keep yourself safe.
I can do that, but I have a feeling the academia has been working on a big project. I'm not quite sure what it is. If the higher-ups really are... If the situation becomes critical,
All right, we've got a plan.
If that scenario comes to pass, you must be extra vigilant.
I must say, I didn't...
Being loyal to the academia... On that note, aren't you also being quite
The academia, yes. But my master... I suppose he's lucky to have lasted...
I see. So you know...
This may well be how Sino became... Also, if you run into Sino again, I think this may be something he needs to hear right now.
Okay, we'll find a chance to...
Thanks.
Right. Now let's go... Oh, by the way, which way did the doctor go when he left party?
That way.
That way.
Gotcha. Thanks so much. We'll be on our way.
Sayonara.
According to Tainari, the doctor is leaving Sumeru soon. I want to check if the doctor was... He also said that he'll take care of everything before he leaves. Just to be safe, let's chase him and see what we find.
But we have no idea where he went.
We'll do it the mercenary way. That Harbinger may have tried to cover his trail, but he still left some traces. Or perhaps he never even thought about concealing his whereabouts. Maybe that's just how arrogant he really is.
Really?
Yep, we're headed in the right direction. The traces are still fresh, but there's no sign of his entourage. Clearly they're in a hurry. It's just as I thought. We can stop here. I think I know where the doctor went. To the south of here is Port Ormos, which seems to be where they're headed.
Port Ormos? They're going...
That's right. Let's go.
Ormos. Snechnaya. Snechnaya. Ormos. Ormos.
Look! Quesadilla's tracking skills seems we found the right place.
Shh! Don't draw their... The port is crawling with Fatui soldiers.
Let's keep going and see what we can find.
Now this is a proper farewell ceremony for a Snezhnayan Harbinger.
The Lord Harbinger is leaving. I've still only seen him once or twice.
I used to hold a position in our homeland, and back then, the doctor spoke in a very different way from the way he speaks now. Maybe the way people talk in Sumeru has rubbed off on him? It's always like that when you spend too long away from home. When he gets back to Snezhnaya, perhaps it will also take him some time to get used to the life there again.
Huh? But, sir, that can't be right.
No, I remember it like it was yesterday. Both his expressions and tones are now very different. Also, for some reason, he seems like he's all smiles now.
You must be mistaken. Nobody's supposed to look happy when they're on a business trip.
The doctor is on that boat. So he told the truth after all. He is actually leaving Sumeru. Let's get closer and find a place to hide so we can observe him. This place will do. We can hide here.
Uh-oh! He saw us!
Huh? Is he waving?
It's time to say goodbye.
Wait, is he the only person on the boat?
You mean...
And where are all the soldiers we saw in the port just now?
They were all here just a few minutes ago.
So this was a trap.
Tidak ada yang mampu.
Wait, don't tell me that.
Luckily, there is still some time left for me to take care of everything before I leave.
Oh no. They might be after Hypatia. Let's get back to Party's DI.
Huh? What do you mean?
I'm afraid that she's seen something that she wasn't supposed to see. If I were the Fatui, I would also try to take her away.
Oh no! Are you saying that...
Let's go!
Let's go. Let's go.
Paradis DI is not a place you
I believe we've already made ourselves quite clear. Our superior gave us permission to search for and collect...
But you've been in Sumeru for some time already. I find it coincidental that you chose...
Even the Grand Sage himself may not have the right to question our research, much less an order. I've done my duty to inform you. Don't make things difficult for yourself.
It would seem that my words have... You can keep trying to deny it.
With all due respect, you're...
Well, you only have your Harbinger to... I may be staying at Paradis DI as a... It is still my duty to protect the peace and safety of the scholars who...
Then it seems our conversation...
No one will lay a hand on you, Hypatia. Not on my watch.
Tighnari! Are you alright?
I'm fine. These Fatui have really crossed the line. Time to teach them a lesson.
Cross over!
There's no use resisting! Give us Hypatia!
Keep dreaming.
Yeah, Tighnari! Beat him up!
Let's end this quickly! Have a load of this! I will end you.
No, my sword!
Solidify!
Witness the power of Gurwa! Time to go!
Time to go.
Let's end this quickly!
The doctor's orders are absolute!
Yeah? You've been someone's lapdog for so long that you don't know anything else now!
I guess this is it.
Solidify!
Here we go!
No escape! This is order!
We're not getting anywhere. Traveler, Paimon, please go to—
Got it!
Got it. Got it.
Hypatia's still here. Doesn't look like anyone... Well, how is she? Oh, that's good.
So, you think this is over?
Escaramos.
What? The Balladeer is here?
I've missed that look of abject horror. You've given me that look every time we meet.
But, where...
I can hear all of your thoughts, you know. Don't you remember? I already saw you the first time you came to Party's DI and made contact with Hypatia. I didn't need to do anything. It is her honor to be able to connect her consciousness.
Who are you talking to? It can't be the Balladeer, right?
I know you must be curious. I might as well tell you that I decided to enter Hypatia's consciousness the moment I sensed your touch. I wanted to observe you on a fool's errand.
Hey, Traveler!
My deification is nearly complete. All that's left now are just some final details. Do you understand? Even if you manage to rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali, it will be impossible for you to defeat a bona fide god like me. Is it wise to force that childlike god? Scholars consider the god of wisdom to be the sum total of their faith. It's how they can justify but this also shows that humanity... Yes. Yeah, I'm in a good mood, which is why I'm talking to you like this. What do you mean? Those words almost make you... But you're wrong. I'm different from all of you. I was born to become a god. My entire life up until this point has just been a meaningless routine. Just think about a sheet of paper. By itself, it holds no meaning. The content, all I had recorded down before, were some painful memories and boring human... Indeed, to me, the sight of you fools in your futile struggles is far more amusing. Tell me, just what has this world... I'm connected to your consciousness, so I can hear what you're thinking, and sense the This is a good conversation we're having. So here's a word of advice. Let go of your misguided guardian complex. You know it'll be for your own good, as well as everyone else's. Humans are a species that can only find... Ah, you've seen my affection for her. If you were in my position, she peered into my consciousness and saw my past. All gods need followers. So Hypatia has been chosen. Her appearance heralds my imminent arrival at the throne of divinity, while her worship shall become my... You're doubting me again? No matter. Who wants to hurt my devout follower? The doctor wants to hurt my first follower?
Yes.
How very amusing.
Has anyone ever told you that you're not good at The doctor has never known his place. Even now, the puny human thinks himself capable of interfering in the business of the new god. You're still too naive if you think a few words will be enough to convince me to destroy the... It is an honor for you to be able to stand here and speak with me. As my listener, you will be rewarded. Both good things and bad things can be called gifts. After all, God...
Paimon used thunder! That person Paimon couldn't see was the Balladeer? Oh, he sure chatted with... Where is the storm headed? That means anyone outside is in danger!
Hujan badai. Oh, kesetrum.
Oh! Have the Fatui retreated? Hey!
He's hurt.
I'm fine.
Don't move. I've seen Eremites get struck by lightning before.
Struck by lightning?
We were fighting, and just as things started looking grim, the weather suddenly became extremely strange. Lightning started attacking everyone. Luckily, there were only two of us, and both of us were nimble enough to dodge most of the strikes. There were a lot of Fatui, though, and
With that, all the Fatui soldiers were forced to retreat. Why are you sorry? It's all right. I'm sure you also never expected. My wound aside, you look like you've seen something unpleasant. Is Hypatia all right?
Hey, didn't I tell you not to move?
Just in case. Let's go to Hypatia's place.
Stabilize!
Mana petir?
Thank goodness, she's fine.
Hey, how about taking care...
I understand my condition. The wound is not fatal.
Ugh. The more you understand medicine, the worse of a patient you become.
I know. They always think they can push...
Oh, he sat down.
Let me rest for a bit.
So that's what you were talking to the Balladeer about?
The Academia's God creation plan. How ridiculous.
That sounds, ambitious, I guess? As long as I can enjoy every day with a drink in my hand, tasty food in my stomach, I must be the least ambitious person who's ever set foot in Party's DI.
Don't say that. I haven't even thanked you for your help back.
Don't mention it. Well, if nothing else, all this proves that the doctor really did have some urgent matter to... Maybe the Fatui want to cover up some secret of...
You said the Balladeer claimed that Hypatia has seen...
Have you noticed? The Balladeer is not happy with the doctor's actions. He thinks the doctor has no right to consider himself...
So, if the doctor was to show up again, would the Balladeer zap him with...
Based on what the Traveler has said, I think he would. Having the doctor gone. In other words, we've successfully completed this stage of the plan.
Yay! That's...
Thank you for the help, Tainari. Make sure you rest up.
Yeah.
Okay, that wraps things up for us here at Park. Let's continue to keep a low...
Yang 19.
Osmantha.
Grand Bazar. Ya. Urus ini dulu. Nilu.
It's nice to...
Oh, hey there, Traveler in Paimon.
Are you here for some
That's right. Although there were... And so? Do you two want to come? It'll be a really fun time. It's something like a tradition. Rehearsals are exhausting. Mr. Zubair, our manager.
Zubair?
Oh, but no one remembers.
We've been to a lot of festivals during our adventures. Will your celebration also...
Of course.
Ah, so we'll need to bring a present. Hey! Paimon's gonna put you in a box!
You can come. Present, you two being there would be the best gift of all.
Is something up?
Yeah. But for now, I tried to visit her, but all I could do was to leave a letter and she'll be better soon.
It's all thanks to you and Nilu that we managed to save Dun.
You're way too modest compared to you. I really didn't... Anyway, all that aside...
Paimon thinks it'll be a great time!
Alright, then let's head to the Wait, I completely forgot about this pie.
Whoa!
Just one box.
That's way too many!
All I know is that whenever I was planning on making a few trips...
So this isn't even all of it? Of course!
I'm... Well,
Bijak. Kepalanya bijak. Apa ya?
Oh! Well, if it isn't Neil...
Greetings, Mr. Jute.
Of course I do! I've heard that Zubair although it looks like...
Ah, please allow me to introduce them. And this is Paimon.
No. Paimon is... hold on. She got it completely right. Look, Traveler, she...
Don't underestimate Nilu. She always remembers every... She's also very brave. Just a little while ago...
Don't think anything of it. Anyway, sorry to get off topic.
Oh, that reminds me. It seems that these friends of yours aren't
Ooh, what a fantastic... Tachine is a mixture of ripe. Its aroma is just so wonderfully delicious.
We're 2 peas in a pod. Who doesn't...
Wait here. I'll bring some over.
Whoa, what a dish! It's sweet and sour and full of deliciousness! Paimon can't eat it fast
No matter how many times
I baked a lot just now.
You made so much.
It was nothing. Making 1 serving or 100 don't worry about it. Make sure you got everything. Feel free to come back anytime.
I'm starting to understand how you got so many things.
Nilu, good timing. If you took any longer...
Jude said that
Trying to pull it.
So they really do eat anything, huh?
Come now. The textiles you ordered. So even if
You've tested this?
But of course, I wouldn't dare.
True.
Ho ho!
Ooh, that's a pretty good discount. What do you...
No thanks, Mr. Offsheen. I would... Mr. Zubair gave me a huge lecture the last time I bought too many things.
Come on, don't look at me like that. My philosophy. Our Nilu here is an After a while, I began... Anyway, since then, I've come to realize...
It's okay.
That reminds me. Some of the goods from my latest... They're fine for general use. Nilu, why don't you take them?
Huh?
Just think of it. It costs me more to store...
Even so...
Nah, these goods are hot. Just take them. If you really feel that bad about... Oh, yeah, you...
Wow, even...
Hurry and take it.
There's still one more store. Are you alright holding on to that much stuff? Paimon, why don't you lend a hand?
About time, Nilu. Farhad,
Please, I was only looking at them.
Wouldn't spoiling yourself just
Yeah.
Weren't they at the...
Yeah. And they're coming to...
Oh, the Morpho...
Oh, yes. Please do...
We even prepared us. I really think we should wear some of these.
Wow.
Farhad did most of the work. What?
That is pretty
Hey, why...
I know. All right. Why don't you...
It fits perfectly.
They're so pretty! Is there one that Paimon?
Unfortunately...
Fascinating.
Oh, you all sure? I'm a porter by...
That'd be great! Please and thank you. But we have a pro now.
Thanks for the help, Mr. Farha. Otherwise, I mean...
Shut it. Fine. Including Hushang's things, though.
Paimon looks like she doesn't want to, so I'll carry a little extra. Although I may not have... Strength and balance are both really...
No, let Paimon. Paimon will help kick... The Traveler's right. Paimon shouldn't freeload. Paimon!
Are you okay, Paimon?
Oh, that sure was a lot of stuff.
Thank you, Mr. Farhad.
Thank you, Sumpter Man. Whew.
All right, I'll leave you all to it.
See ya. Good thing we had Mr. Farhad with us. Or else, of course. We're all like neighbors.
With this many freebies being thrown at you, you probably don't need to work.
I felt so guilty at first. Like I always owed someone something. Later on, when you order the wrong item, or make too much of something, that's why there's no need to stress over the freebies.
Oh, that actually...
This has become our norm, so really, don't worry. Alright, I have to... Feel free to hang out here for a bit. Nope. You two are our guests. So please, just relax and look forward to the celebration.
Wow, the atmosphere here is...
Nice. Lanjut lagi.
Let's take a break and immerse ourselves in this warmth.
All right, everyone.
How did everything go?
Let's report back one by one. We've made the necessary modifications.
I'll go next. The Traveler and I went...
Who was behind it?
Well, that's the tough part. What should I say, Traveler? The Fatui? or the balladeer. After some back and forth, we confirmed that the doctor... So, we've successfully
Oh, Tainari also asked us to tell you this.
Everything also went smoothly to avoid alerting the quarry.
I can't believe you actually got so many errors.
It's all thanks to Rahman and his brave...
It appears to have been very effective. Well, is that it?
Huh?
Well, what else?
Shouldn't you end with some words of encouragement?
Personally, I'd rather we all go home and get some...
I'll hate them, you...
Oh, and if you wanted someone to say something to that effect, then I must reiterate that I'm here to strategize, so you should find someone more
But I thought all of you academia big shot...
Then I should remind you that I'm the...
I know that. So...
The scribe is responsible for recording...
Fine, whatever. Well, Sino doesn't seem to be much of a talker.
Employer?
Yep. The Traveler hired me. That's right. So come on, boss. What do you have to say?
Yeah, say something to boost morale.
Bentar, aku mikir dulu.
What are you all doing here?
Nilu.
Oh, it's Nilu!
Hey, everyone.
Not at all. I was actually just about to...
But you also look like you're up to no good.
Welcome, Nilu. Would you like to join us?
Huh? You mean... You also wanted...
Yes. Something very... Nilu, are there any breaks in your performance schedule?
Huh? I can't believe my ears. You are... Oh, right. The Traveler and Paimon are not from Sumeru.
That's right!
I mustn't, but I'll try my best for Lesser Lord Kusanali. If I...
Remember. Believe...
Okay. I'll get my friends at the...
Just remember not to say too much.
Yep, you got it.
All the preparations are done. Now...
So, have you thought up what you'd like to say, boss?
Yep, it's a grand plan and we're all super
Well said. A good night's rest before an operation.
Thankfully, I've had my place to myself recently.
Huh?
Oh, nothing.
Alright, let's all go home and get a good night's sleep so we can be...
Okay. So I guess that means it's time to say goodnight now.
Yep, good night,
Delapan.
Today is the Academia's Niagarbaha Day. We can finally put our plan into action.
Kan teleport ya, pengen lari.
Hello, you two. Sleep well?
Not really. Paimon got too nervous thinking about today and didn't fall asleep. What about you all, Hatham?
Naturally, I slept just fine. After all, a good rest should be considered part of the plan.
You just want to show off how calm you are.
It's crucial to dissipate any tension before...
The only thing you're doing is being...
Anyway, do you need me to go over the game plan again? Our target is Grand Sage Azarza. Many restricted commands and operate...
You know, Paimon's been thinking. Look...
That isn't something they could have accomplished with their scholarly... 500 years ago, the Grand Sage at the time modified the device so that it can no longer be controlled from the inside.
So... how are we...
Don't forget, today is Nagar. The sages and core academia personnel are busy loading. All the Darshan's researchers have their noses when the Grand Sage leaves his office to supervise the... Well, yes. That's just if precedence holds, the academia should have all.
Everyone should be in position.
Let's go. Yes.
Yellow bar. Wow.
Scribe? Please, wait. Are you Scribe Alhaitham?
That's me.
No. I was just surprised to see you here. Also, please don't bring outside guests into the academia.
Outside guests? How did you arrive at such a conclusion? Your groundless inference shames the
What did you say? I'm the top student in Haravatat, and I earned 3rd place at the last Interdarshan debate.
That wasn't my intention. As your Haravatat senior, I just assumed that you possessed a greater aptitude for critical thinking. Look, based on what you already know, the purpose of my return and
Is that so? The sages search for you. So, from the start, the sages weren't looking for you.
Hey, shh. Yes, you've proven yourself as the top student in Haravatat.
As I expected. Please, forgive me. I wasn't thinking.
It's nothing. We'll be on our way then.
All right. Thank you for your contributions to the academia.
What the heck just happened?
I'm afraid
You have no idea?
He convinced himself of whatever truth he came up. That is the so-called pride of a scholar. If someone questions their academic... Nowadays, the academia is rampant.
Wow. So there are special ways to deal with smart people.
We shouldn't waste any more time. It would be
Wow, keren. Masuk ke dalam.
Is this the academia's...
Indeed. Known as the House of Dana, it is...
there are a lot of students...
The academia marches to a fast beat, just at...
Scatter!
What's this platform?
It's a lift at academia...
Are we gonna take it then?
No, not right now.
You think the Grand Sage will exit, and after he does, we'd sneak...
Who knows? However...
Allow me to offer you a hint. If you wish to know his location, look behind you. Do not tell me you believed the academia would not grow suspicious of you after such a prolonged An eyewitness had informed me of your whereabouts.
Grand Sage, I didn't expect you to care so much about me.
I'm sure. But compared to you, I am far more It's a pity that only now have I been afforded the opportunity to formally meet two of Sumeru's most esteemed guests. I do apologize for my lack of Excellent. You immediately initiated discussion instead of attempting to prepare some perfunctory excuse. The foot traffic here renders this place unsuitable for discussion.
Grand Sage.
This place is crawling with guards. There's no way out for us.
All right then, traveler. What did you wish to discuss with me? Today is Niagarbaha Day, so I still have many responsibilities. You seem to know quite a bit about our endeavor. If that is so, then you should be praising our great work rather than using your trivial...
Trivial?
Then tell me, what do the Fatui want from me? Worthless. Those are all completely worthless. Benefits, divine power. These materialistic words do nothing but debase our great work, creating a god. Yes, we are using human wisdom to create. If humanity cannot attain omniscience and omnipotence, then we shall create a god. We shall regain a god's guidance. Even Ermin's soul will be freed for our nation of scholars. This is the ultimate aspect. You will never understand the rapture of having a god be born within your very hands. Gods exist on a plane that far eclipses humanity's. Lesser Lord care for the people, fend off sandstorms, fabricate silly fairy tales. We are a people favored by Greater Lord Rukadevata, though I may have personally not seen it. Our forefathers, the ascension of the Lesser Lord has brought nothing. With that in mind, it is...
What a pathetic justification! Do you really think that...
As per your judgment, Grand Sage, not only are they acting against the Academia...
Haytham? Are you talking about us?
Anyway, I've brought them to the Academia as ordered, but it took some time and trouble. Oh, that reminds me. Here's the investigation. It's a summary of my time spent with the Traveler, an array of information about him.
Haytham? So we finally started to trust you!
Excellent. Detailed contents with no errors. As it is Niagarbaha Day,
We'll be monitored, just like Sino.
With the Akasha's calculation prowess, all of your actions will be to put it into words you can understand. Wherever you go, you will be walking under an invisible... Are you not familiar with the concept that great responsibility begets an equally great suspicion? In any case, you are Sumeru's most concerning external variable.
You're despicable!
Despicable? Perhaps from your perspective, your ploy was to sacrifice...
Lord Azar, I know what you're trying to say, but I've been following your plan this entire time.
Must I delineate your entire plan? First off, I received an eyewitness. Judging by the time, you were...
Maybe Paimon should...
The Academia had not received correspondence from it. With their instigation, what was the probability that you would betray the Academia?
Regardless, that's only a guess. The facts are that I've brought...
Indeed, your boldness deserves praise. To think that despite... If I'm correct, you have a contingency plan to save, sneak into the Academia on Niagarbaha Day. Should your intentions be discovered, Haytham will turn traitor and sacrifice the Traveler. Thus, as for Sino, according to the Akasha's calculations, he will soon return...
You'll see me as a traitor regardless of what I say, no? Even if you impugn me, it would have little effect on...
You misunderstand. Losing our scribe would irreparably damage the Academia's regular... However, under the current circumstances...
You said that I betrayed the Academia.
So flight has turned... Well, what do we have here? So you stole that divine knowledge capsule?
Traitor! You traitor!
Even the most rational scholar will yearn for the power of a god in a moment of desperation. Aren't you doing the exact same thing as me, Haytham? Unfortunately for you, no god will lend you their power.
Azar!
He has gone completely insane. Take him to the Matra and exile him to Aru village. Then find someone to take these two to the confinement room. I'll deal with them later.
Grand Sage, we've finished all required preparations for Nyargarbaha Day. We may begin to enter the capsules now.
Excellent. You may begin.
Paimon got a bit carried away there. How was Paimon's acting just now? Great, huh? Everything's going according to plan so far. We made it into confinement, and Alhaitham's probably done with his part too. We even managed to trick Grand Sage Azar. Alhaitham sure knows. What are we doing next? Paimon has trouble remembering things when she's worked up. Right. Paimon thinks it went something like this.
Apart from that, we still have yet another goal in the first stage of our...
What? Why do we want to get him locked up on...
He's always been the person the sages are most afraid of, as well as the greatest obstacle to their successful implementation of their... Once the traveler is imprisoned, the sages will likely think that everything is under control. And with their guard down, then...
I can already see the pompous looks on their
Oh, that's a super tricky plan. But Paimon still thinks it's not really worth it.
That isn't the only reason, of course. According to the that way, they can't... Even if we break into the sanctuary of Surasthan...
So our job is to wake up Nish...
The confinement room is inside the I'll work with Raman scholars to make some... However, as for whether...
Terminal today. It's the one that Alhaitham modified. Paimon thought they'd take our Akasha terminals when they locked us up in here. Were they being careless? Alright, so what now? Sounds easy enough. We can finally talk with Nahida after all this... There's a light flashing on your Akasha terminal. It's almost like... The faster it blinks, the better the signal!
Nggak bisa naik. Begitu.
Here? No signal again. Is it getting jammed?
Mora.
Ooh, Mora. No, Paimon, we're not here to hunt for treasure. Here? No signal again. Is it getting jammed?
Oh, no. Mora. Mana tadi? Di mana? Di mana? Udah malam. Ntar deh lagi nyari sinyal ini. Ini di mana El? Sinyalnya El. Di atas pohon itu. Oh, di atas pohon. Ay. Anjing. Nah, enggak. Sangat malas. Malas. Sungguh malas.
Are you getting anything?
Samar-samar tapi aku dapat sinyal ya. Wow. Teleport kita guys. Lampu kesadaran. Apa yang dilihat Allah? Ada bocil guys. Bocil wangi. Penghalang barrier. Bisa lewat kiri tuh.
Nahira!
Iya.
Hey, Nahira!
Istriku
When did
harus.
it first start?
Harusnya istriku.
Oh, right. It started from the moment I was born.
Cerita.
I want to become a worthy Archon. So I've kept studying,
Orang Arkon dilahirkan ya.
kept listening to my people and their hearts.
Belain
Kept
dia.
looking for a way to save Irminsul, so I can catch up to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. But I'm stuck in the sanctuary of the
Gak apa-apa
sages
El,
are
karena aku orang
creating a god to
Inggris.
replace me. And I'm forced to lock my consciousness in this boundless darkness.
Nahira!
Tapi dia ada di depan aku, tidak boleh menyerah begitu saja.
Nahira!
Anjay. Kekuatan apa ini?
It's so quiet here.
Sunyi senyap.
Now that I think of it, I don't think I've ever actually listened to Archons have them. Should Archons have them? Have I been doing the right thing? Am I... How do I...
Parah, si El udah ngajak ke event.
It's so quiet here.
Kalau Aing pengen ikut El.
Since you're the god of wisdom, you've known the answer.
Who are you? You're right, though.
Right.
I won't...
Pecah.
Nahira!
Nahida?
Did you wake me up?
Bener aja rasanya.
Are you alright?
I'm fine. When I think of everything that's happened to me,
You should have been angry ages ago.
Kapan lagi Ipan El? Besok lah. Berdua aja.
huh? Oh, you're back! How's everything?
Nahida sudah bangun.
That's wonderful news! Great! We weren't locked up for nothing. When you went to wake up Nahida, you were out for a long time. There are fewer and fewer scholars going about now. You think everyone's done with their Yep! So that means our...
Nahida. Ya nggak apa-apa sih El.
Are you sure about this? You're taking such a great risk for them.
I'm sure, and I'm going. You know that I don't...
All right. You seem
Jalan-jalan
to have
El.
a lot of trust in them, so... But if anything happens, the few of us here may not be able to help you.
Si El
Don't worry.
jadi anime
They've
dia.
been through worse. Everything's going to be fine.
Cosplay naon El?
All right. You know, if you really do get arrested, we'll...
Thanks, Mr. Zubair. You're so very kind.
Sebaiknya gegabah. Waduh. Asik pakai Nilo.
With all my strength. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Pedangnya keren. Ya iya cosplay anime, masa cosplay Hitler? Ada saja. Mana? Ke atas, ke atas.
This isn't the way to the academia. Better stick to the plan.
Halo bang, beres lah, mati lampunya sudah beres lah.
Nilu, how's it going?
Definitely more than usual.
Nanya.
But it's because I'm worried I won't dance well enough.
It's okay. Just focus on your performance. We'll take care of everything else.
You sure know how to talk.
Gege
Taking
cuy,
all the
cosplay
credit,
Hitler.
even though we came.
Well, thank you both. I'll have to treat you to a meal after all this ends.
Ooh, that sounds
Cosplay
great.
Hitler.
How can we say no to that?
All right, let's get back to business. Nilu, we'll be here to keep people from going.
I was planning on telling them something like, the Academia's been conducting a weird experiment, and some of their tests are...
Oh, you couldn't think of anything better? Oh well.
I think it sounds
Yang
great.
pengen cosplay Ghost
I'm counting on
keren
you
ya.
guys.
Don't worry, it'll be a piece of cake.
Cosplay Ghost COD itu ya. Si Pihar, si Badut.
Hey, Nilu!
Mantap, Bang.
Sorry, it's great to see you, but I'm really busy right now. Our bait people away with Yalda candies plan is work. Do you want some candy? We have...
Vihar, thank you so much for... I'll pass on the candy, though. I cut back on sweets in the
You have a point. The stage is cleared and everything's ready, so...
Yeah, thanks to you.
You're welcome. The honor's all mine, since I'll have such a great view of the show.
Let's go, let's go. Seksi bet, kayaknya wangi. Ya itu ada cosplay Hitler L. Apakah itu event itu? Event Nazi. Kan ada cosplay gitu tuh.
I've never seen a performance like this. This is incredible.
Yeah, but I heard that public performances like these have been banned. I can't believe she's doing this here.
Sexy but
Grand Sage, there's some commotion outside.
How uninteresting. Issue the new Prohibition Act from the Akasha to the guards. They'll know what to do.
Videoan gua tuh, enak
You think we
aja.
should, like,
Aku
stop
ngaku.
her?
Let's just watch for a little bit longer.
Istri gua ini ya. Pesan aku. Gua punya istri kayak sini loh ya. Keren. Keren yang sini lo itu katalis. Ya kan yang buku tuh ya. Ternyata pedang.
Did you hear that? It sounds like a lot of guards just ran by. Does this mean the plan has moved on to the next stage?
Kayaknya Nilo berhasil menyelesaikan bagian.
Yep. It's great that everything seems to be going well.
Well.
Come to think of it, when did
Well.
Hatham replace
Rumah
the
baru
knowledge
dak.
capsule that was about to
Well.
be entered into the Akasha?
Udah pura-pura berkhianat sama kita.
Oh, so that's when he did it! Paimon was too nervous to notice. Speaking of, didn't Hatham also yoink the divine knowledge capsule from that mercenary leader in Port Ormos when
Ormos?
everyone else was distracted? It's a time-tested trick
Yang
of
jago
his.
nyopet. Item jago nyopet ya. Soalnya dia selalu kalem biarpun situasinya sedang genting. Anjay.
Why are we complimenting him? Yeah, he's smart and all, but he still makes Paimon's blood boil.
Karakter Ikemen itu.
Let's review our plan for this stage again. It's not like we have anything up. Paimon remembers that Nilu's task was supposed to go a bit like this.
Sekarang bagian siapa ini?
Now that Lesser Lord Kusanali's consciousness has been forcefully sealed, with the doctor's technological support.
How despicable of them to rely
Follow
on such a
bang.
person.
Ayo bang, follow bang. Ayo bang.
This is also... I was originally asked to draft the knowledge capsule for the... It should be on the Grand
Termel.
Sage's desk right
Ini
now,
dulu. Apa?
and will be entered into the Akasha during the next Nyargarbaha day.
Take up dialog dulu, dialog.
Are they really going to stop all artistic performances?
I'll make an identical knowledge capsule, but this time, I'll smuggle some misleading information into it. We only need to find an opportunity to switch the capsules. Once it's been entered into the sages would definitely use that opportunity to announce the ban. And so...
Sure sounds complicated. That's pretty clever. I just have one question.
People who are used to relying on the Akasha become less inquisitive, and their ability to distinguish truth...
The Akasha will turn humans into machines.
Yikes. Good thing I didn't wear it for long when I was working in Sumeru City. At first, I thought it was a good thing too. By the way, this plan still requires a
Do you have someone in...
Nilu of Zubair Theater. I know her really well. We can trust her. I'm kinda hesitant to ask her to...
All right. After the guards and the academia are gone...
Okay.
Then it'll be time for me and...
Ayo Mir, login Mir. Mir. Ayo Mir, login Mir.
Here they come. Did you see that, Raman? They came out from the academia in droves.
After laying low in the city for so long, this is the moment we've been.
We couldn't do anything.
With a lioness like you.
We still need to eliminate the guards as soon.
All they've done is to sit on their cushy salaries and twiddle their thumbs all day while we fought and.
Speaking of which, most of the guards who report following those blasted sages every whim, throwing away.
Indeed, the trap has been set.
All right, let's each take a road and herd those scattered.
You gave such an important task to that child. Will he be okay?
It'll be fine. Isak was so determined to help, so let's. Besides, even if he's caught,
you've got a point.
Good luck.
Ayo, palo. Ayo, palo.
This outfit. Hey, do you remember what you need to do, Isak? When the guards get here, you'll pretend to be Lesser Lord Kusanali and run away from.
Oh, yeah, I remember. Of course I do.
Relax. Don't think about. You only need to think about getting the guards' attention.
Okay, got it. I'm here to pay back Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Hey, they're here. I can see the Academia guards.
All right, it's time, Isak. Take a deep breath.
Go, kamu pasti bisa. Oke, jadi Isak kita. POV, bukan POV sih ini. Kalau POV bukan kayak gini.
Why is there a guard over there? Did he already run ahead of me? This is different from our plan. But there's no time. I need to make a choice. Ayo.
Let's have a look behind the house.
What should I do next?
Semuanya ke sebelah kiri.
Looks like nothing's here. A wasted time.
Luckily, he didn't check behind the tree.
Kembali ke belakang rumah.
The guard looks alert. What should I do next?
Tunggu saatnya yang tepat kabur.
Hey, stop!
Aduh.
I saw you. Don't.
Fuck.
The guard looks alert.
Terus tunggu.
Doesn't seem like anything unusual's around here.
Looks like the guard finally.
Kabur. Kalau tinggal teleport ya, apa susahnya cuy? Baca kapan ya? Ntar.
Lesser Lord Kusanali is over there. Stop! What? Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Bentar lagi ya.
How did I not notice that?
They found me. This is bad. Where should I go?
Ke Grand Fajar.
The target suspected to be Lesser Lord Kusanali has.
Benar, ke Grand Fajar. Aduh. Bocah. Dia ngebug.
Where did she go? How did she disappear? Did we lose her? Hurry up and find her!
Hey, why is your team here? Didn't we say to split up our search?
Hurry!
Hurry.
This place is... Why are you all here?
Yeah, isn't it one heck of a coincidence? Everybody's here.
Baru ada 20
What on
itu ya.
earth is going? I
Nomor
suppose
30
that's
aja.
all of you?
Who are you?
Yang ping-ping ya.
Did you set us up? What are you planning?
Phew, that was rough. I almost got caught.
Little brat! So you're not actually...
Just some colleagues. Think of this as a business
Persaingan
competition.
bisnis atau
Or
tentang
a
pribadi
personal
juga
group after
boleh.
stepping into our...
Bersiul. Anjay, membawa pasukan. Bau pangblade.
An ambush? How's that possible?
Makanya ini yang
You've spent
lagi
all your
grinding
time
ya.
hiding away in the academia.
Bentar lagi tahu. Semoga aja 70. Titik 70 dapat.
This is odd. The academia has quieted down. Where are the guards?
Grand Sage, how may I be of assistance?
I called for the guards. Why did you come?
Kenapa kamu yang datang?
My apologies. Right now, all Academia guards have entered the city to perform the order to arrest.
Arrest? I have an ominous feeling.
Arrest Lesser Lord Kusanali, right?
Berhasil, ya?
Is that not...
Lesser Lord Kusanali? You mean she has disappeared?
Yes. I wouldn't dare make up. Right now, everyone is in a panic, and many are saying that...
What happened? Did Lesser Lord Kusanali somehow escaped? That's impossible. The Academia is heavily guarded today, and any order to release Lesser Lord Kusanali would be... What manner of trickery did they employ? Disappear? Wait. How was the arrest order distributed to the guards?
It was issued by the Akasha earlier today. Only you have the authority to send messages like that, so...
Let me check.
Periksa dulu. Lama.
Lesser Lord Kusanali has the Akasha indeed contains this. How did they bypass my permission? Was it the report about the travel? No. I specifically checked. Well, even if I figure it out now, it will... Have you been to the sanctuary of Surasthana to confirm that
Confirm? It may be a bit offensive to say, how can the information in the Akasha be inaccurate? If we have to confirm the information, then how is that any...
In the beginning?
No, Grand.
Lama.
Yes, Grand Sage.
Pasti ngobrol lagi. Oh enggak, ngobrol lagi sih.
Lesser Lord Kusanali has escaped from the sanctuary of Surasthana. Go to the... How can that be? Stop thinking about it. Stop. It must be a trick of theirs. As long as I personally confirm it.
Harus pastikan dengan mata kepalaku sendiri. Menghilang.
Impossible. That's impossible. There must be something wrong with my... She really appeared again? What is the meaning of...
What a comical sight is our. Once the Akasha has put certain thoughts into your head, even the Grand Sage can know. You all can only see the world in your mind. The one you think you know. And precisely because of this, she has been a wise and worthy Archon.
Sino. Have you been... The Akasha predicted that you would return to the Academia to confront...
No, you were blinded. Your faults stem from your...
I truly did not expect a proud person like you to cooperate with all Hatham and the Traveler.
People change, Azar. Admit it. The Akasha can't predict my actions anymore.
Then tell me, what have you found during your investigation?
You want to buy time? This is the sanctuary of Surasthana. Under your own regulations, even Academia. As for the investigation, I've at least confirmed that you are guilty of it.
So what? Did you do all of this?
No. I want you to plead guilty. You once said that I had no standing to judge you. So now, how about judgment in the name of a god?
Hajar aja, kebuk. Keren deh si Cino. Pengen gak sih dapet Cino?
How long do we have to... Paimon hasn't heard any sounds outside for a
Kita harus
while.
percaya sama teman kita, betul.
Yeah, but aren't you scared that we might be locked up? Thinking about it, at least Paimon has you. We could still chat like this. When Paimon thinks of Nahida being imprisoned alone in the sanctuary of Surasthana, Paimon can't help but feel sorry for her.
Cino Sumatera. Roja Sumatera, anjir. Cino.
Here comes your savior.
Penolongmu datang.
Paimon just knew you would come to rescue us.
Ini mau lawan si Skramus gak sih? Lama dia.
You two really owe me some big thanks. I had to search through who knows how many...
Thanks a lot. Need Paimon to rub your shoulders?
No, that's, I'll pass.
Aku juga mau mijit-mijit.
Oh, are you ticklish?
Now isn't the time to talk about being ticklish.
Lagi
Things in the city and on Sino's side are both going well. The guards that stormed out of the academia are all taking... The Corps of 30 is in charge of the city's defenses, but we already talked to Asvan. As long as it doesn't break their employment...
That's probably because you've been...
The Grand Sage is in his custody. Sino forced him to release Lesser Lord Kusanali. He has no choice but... So, hurry to the Sanctuary of... We should have already rescued our Archon.
Kita berhasil, yes.
Honestly, I didn't expect our ragtag bunch to do this well. We just came together last minute to save the Archon, you know? Alright, you two better go. I still have to clean up some messes in the city. See you around.
See you around. Oh, see you around. Mir, apakah masih di sini? Meter. Century. Cina Sumatera Barat. Yeay. Ajaib. Istri aing terlepas. Nahida.
They say this is the first time we've met in real life. Before, we've only met in dreams, consciousness. When I was in someone else, thank you so much for coming to rescue me. But during this time, I did some self-reflection. Exactly! We're here because you're a good Archon and one of our friends! Thanks, you too.
Thanks, you too.
Amazing. So this is how it feels. It's like I just had an endlessly long dream. I can't even tell if my concept of self has become... But now doesn't seem to be the time to indulge in this feeling. This is really embarrassing. It's okay. With you, there's one more... What is it? For all the things the Academia did to me, and for all the folly it committed in the name of wisdom. Wow! That's the spirit! I understand now. If you haven't even figured out how to be a caterpillar, how can you be a butterfly? Yes, true. That reminds me. We need to hurry and prevent the birth of the... I need to make some preparations. Since I'm now... First things first. I need to... After that, I'll make some adjustments. After all, Academia betrayed Greater Lord Rukadovata's trust. This might take some time. If we don't stop the God creation plan in time, we'll be in for a tough fight.
Kita harus siap bertempur sekuat tenaga. Siap. Ini yang saya tunggu-tunggu. Bergelut kita coy, bergelut.
You might as well prepare for a fight. When we're done, we can take a walk around. After all, we missed out on a lot of stuff when we were locked up.
Mir mau palong nggak, Mir? 16. Mir, palong nggak, Mir? Masih Mir. Mir. Masuk lagi.
How's it going, Nahida? I'm done with the parts that needed mine. Although it's my first time working with the Akasha like this, Its internal structure and operation procedures are easy for me to understand. Oh, also, this is for you.
Ini pet baru.
Huh? What's this little floaty? It's a small device I put together just now. You may not need it right now, but it should be helpful in certain situations. Wait! This thing has the same capable small things that float! All the things that make Paimon special got copied! When Paimon appears with the traveler It's alright, Paimon. It's only a flying device, but you're the traveler's irreplaceable friend. You're so good at comforting people, Nihida. I was simply telling you what I feel to be the truth.
Aku tidak sedang menghibur.
Nihida, you're a natural at this. What you just said made Paimon... By the way, there's something, even though I'm the Archon and in control of myself again, I'm not very good at fighting. You may have heard that an Archon's power is derived from their people's faith.
Yeah?
However, if we get into a situation where combat is our only option, I'm glad I can rely on you. So the God of Wisdom isn't good at fighting? That actually sounds about right. I've located where the false god is.
Di luar dugaan. Di luar nalar, coy. Kita pakai Lord Morak. Pakai Lord Moraknya sama. Lord Morak.
What is this place? Wow. The sages wanted to realize their god creation plan with... That's true. Judging from the structure here, but this place doesn't look like it could have been constructed. The Fatui under the doctor sure didn't hold back. They provided a lot of technological support.
Untuk membantu Herbinger mereka menjadi dewa.
Or else they wouldn't have been that generous. Is that it though? I've always felt that this doctor is different from the academia sages. Instead of being interested in the end product, it's like he's enjoying the... The Fatui Harbingers are all such weirdos. So, the doctor being weird is actually normal. So, this Fatui that they're trying to turn into a... We had previously come into contact with his consciousness. One is the desire for a gnosis, since he was created to be the vessel for one. The other obsession is probably related. Paimon knows that he was a pro. That's why he wants a gnosis so badly. It sounds like you know the balladeer quite well.
Tidak, tapi tidak berubah manis.
I see. Tell me more about him and what he's like. The more we know now, the better we can plan for and react.
Okay. Iya, cerita lagi.
Alright, time to go.
Okay. Let's go. Kan mau dapat Nahida. Kan bakal pakai si Nahida. Oh mati. Oh mati ternyata.
Time to work.
Let's begin.
No excuse for slacking.
Stay right there.
Aduh, telat.
Gather.
Susah ini.
Rain outlines your fate.
Kita yang pakai S. Anjing, gigit.
Solidify. Let's end this quickly.
Let me read you a verse.
My work. Finished.
Keras. Lu ngapain ke situ? Tembak, boy.
Gather.
No, my sword.
This isn't good.
Harusnya pakai ayak ke belon dia. Si Adam belon.
we can climb up these pipes.
Oh, climb. Pelentang. Gak ada peti kah? Pelit banget, nggak dikasih peti.
The pattern on the ground seems all messed up. Let's go around and see if there's a way to fix it.
Oke, ke situ. Apa ini? Oh, lift.
Let's continue.
Elevator. Lama. Oh.
Let's play.
Oh, ke situ. Harbinger lagi.
Stabilize.
No, my sword.
Higher, hands on fire.
I guess.
Gak usah lama-lama.
This is it.
Putar. Nice. Kita naik ke atas.
Brace yourselves.
Pakai panty. Whoa.
You'll get frostbite.
Rain outlines your
Crisp blow. Cold cut. Cooked food.
Mana nih?
ring cutter.
Gather. This is order.
Duar.
Can't run from death.
Kok apa sih, ngomong apa sih? Sini. Nice.
The cart is stuck. Maybe there's something wrong with the tracks. Let's try adjusting the direction of the device to clear the tracks.
Ke situ. Nice. Lah. Kocak, kontol cicak. Mana itunya? Mana jauh. Bisa nggak sih langsung ke sana terbang gitu? Manjat, nggak bisa. Udahlah. Oke. Jangan lari, jalan aja deh.
I'll put you on. Have a load of this.
No, my sword.
Shouldn't get careless.
Dadah. Bye-bye. Mana. Jatuh ini ke bawah. Really? Oh, ke situ cik. Mana ini?
Let's play.
Di sini. Oh. Nah. Udah kali. Woi. Apa lagi? Terus ini muter-muter kemana? Situ kan? Mana itu? Lama. Lama. What?
No more solidify.
Rain outlines your fate. Huh?
Harden up.
Kayak
Gather. I must counterattack.
Brace yourselves.
aduh, masih ada.
Think you can get away?
Be a killjoy. We've only just begun.
Time to go.
Ai. Anjir, masih ada.
Know my sword. Witness the power of Guwa. Rain outlines your...
Solidify.
Beres kali ya. Beres. Apa ini? Megah sekali. Anjay, cocok buat istana si Penti. Lama. Ini seberapa tinggi sih bangunannya?
Looking at its operational status,
Aku
we
sudah
must
lihat
prepare for the...
pengenalan.
Oh no! What should we do? Paimon can't imagine... Are you... If you really want to know... Yes, I am.
Yes, I am.
This... I feel not just nervous, but curious about our fate. To me, everything we perceive in this world, and if it's a form of... However, only fate. So to me... That's also why I love observing humans. And now, at long last, I'm not just... I will personally experience my own fate. Ah, so that's what you mean. Paimon
Aku juga
thinks
tidak
agreed.
sabar.
Okay, let's continue on. I can sense his aura from here.
Let's go. Berhasil ini. Oke. Lawan The Ballader. Anjay. Scaramous.
Who would have thought the world would be so eager for my birth? I remember you, Booer, the god of wisdom, and standing beside you, the traveler.
Is he all-knowing and powerful now like Greater Lord Rukkhadevata? No, I can't feel the same kind of divinity I felt from the Greater Lord. It seems that the sages didn't get the chance to infuse the divine knowledge capsules into him. But even still, he has undoubtedly become a true god now. So we're too late? The Balladeer has already become a god?
The Balladeer. A long bygone title. When my spirit ascended to divinity, I felt as if I had existed for the same number of epochs as heaven and earth. Looking back, the existence of what once called itself Kunikazushi appears infinitely small and ugly.
Okay. Kita melawan Mecha.
Imposing aura. It really feels like the gods.
Soki no Kami.
Capitalizes on the Balladeer's original construction as a mechanic. How much effort and resources did the sages put into this? From a purely technological. You sure are something. But I don't think he's reached the spiritual height of a god.
Strife is engraved upon every god and every gnosis. Can you feel it? The exhilaration.
Hito wouldn't feel the same things as.
Do you not realize that you are interrupting a conversation?
Lama.
The strife engraved upon a gnosis. You're talking about the Archon War. Tevat's current peace was not easily won. All those losses were meaningless, driven by the demand.
Is that so? This is a first. Encountering a god. No wonder your own people have abandoned you. Your judgment is as your existence. Unsubstantial. This is where everything ends, Booer. The god of wisdom. You should know that wisdom cannot solve every problem. Come!
Okay.
Let us reenact a scene of the Archon War.
Stabilize!
Feeble human!
Apa ya?
Time to act.
Gimana sih? Sudah diserang.
Insignificant past!
Rain outlines your fate. Rain cutter, time for takeoff. Here we go.
At my command, you shall fall.
Solidify.
Waduh.
Feeble human.
Gather.
Kebal bos.
Insignificant past.
Witness the power. Think you can get away?
Kebal bos. Anjay. Cool. Kayak ini Evangelion. Evangelion. Anjing gede banget.
No, my sword.
Ini gimana ngelawannya?
Here we go.
To oblivion.
Oh itu. Apa ini?
Solidify.
Rain outlines your
Oh,
fate.
pakai ini elemental skill.
Body and mind.
Gather, tremble.
Mana?
Reality.
Time to act.
Pain.
Ditantangin sama ini. Anjay. Pedang legend.
This is supposed to be a battle between gods, yet you choose to hide behind a mortal. And now, you're acting like you'd sacrifice yourself for a human. Are you having fun proving a false sense of heroism to yourself, Booer?
The data collection is almost complete. Do you even know how many times you've tried to take my gnosis from me?
Kecil-kecil badas.
We just concluded the 168th loop. Did you know that in the effort to create you, the people of Sumeru were forced to live through the exact same number of Sub-Zerus festivals and Samsara cycles?
The power of dreams. When did you use it on me? You can't even defeat me in a dream. What do you hope to achieve with this little trick?
Come, Traveler. Just like before. Allow me to awaken the memories in your dreams.
Apaan tuh?
All that battle experience! It's more than that. Compile everyone's wisdom in the name of the Archon. That is the original function of the Akasha. I've sent everything that happened just now to the people of Sumeru in the form of knowledge. I've asked them to help you find a way to defeat the false god.
Keren-keren seorang Sumeru. Serius emang.
Now, all of Sumeru's wisdom is at your disposal.
Meaningless tricks won't save you.
Sorry.
Are you done with your tricks? Can I finally take this as a real battle between gods?
I'll leave this to you. The first sage of Boor.
Boor. Okay.
1,000 eons, mine to dominate.
Let me read you a verse.
Make yourselves at home.
Kneel!
Oke, perkena hida aja kita mah.
Burn to oblivion!
Duduk.
Stabilize.
No, my sword.
Kneel!
Brace yourself. Rain outlines your...
I will have order.
I will have order. Aduh, kemana?
Reality is pain.
Committed to memory.
Here we go. Time for takeoff.
Grow.
Solidify. Good riddance, cruel world.
Apaan tuh?
Gather.
Committed to memory.
Apaan?
Stabilize. Your new god awakens! Solidified!
Anjir.
Now, your eyes have been opened.
Grow.
Stabilize!
Brace yourself.
Committed to memory.
Solidify! Reality is pain!
This way, pretty little.
Kneel! Gather!
Rain outlines your fate.
Mati. Rusak.
Humans,
filthy humans.
Filthy human.
No! Wait! Please! Anything but the Gnosis! That's mine! Don't even try! I'll never go back!
Kalah sama bocil.
We haven't yet found the answer to the most important mystery. Irminsul is still waiting to be saved. With the power of another Gnosis, we may now finally understand the last memory of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. That's right. This is the last memory of my predecessor. Huh. This sure seems very different from what Yes, that is our destination. But I didn't expect the...
Jangan-jangan
Forbidden knowledge? You're in forbidden knowledge once polluted the desert then a second instance of but I'm afraid it is much more... So, if we're in the remaining consciousness... Yes. It's very... She didn't completely eradicate the way that everyone, including me, has for... Do you... I'm just sharing her pain. Did she fight to resist the forbidden knowledge pollution in such terrible conditions? All the way up to her last breath? She even used her last remnant of lucid consciousness to leave a clue for us. Yes. Her words were distorted, but now... We can cross the polluted, and then we'll let Greater Lord Rukkhadevata tell us each of us need to be even with the Gnosis' protection. That's so... Don't worry, it should be easy.
Nggak beres-beres.
Are we in the air? And why is there a huge boat? That's the boat of consciousness, which symbolizes reason here. Wow! What are these? The monsters seem to have been affected by them.
Let's play! No, my sword! Ring cutter.
Stabilize.
Here we go.
Aduh, lawan ini.
Body and mind. Think you can get away? Higher, higher, pants on fire!
This is order.
Rain outlines your fate. Know my sword. Let me weave you a verse.
Let's play!
Look! 4-leaf sigils have appeared in the sky!
79
Time for takeoff.
wow.
Yahoo! Think you can get away?
Gather!
Know my sword. Time to act.
Order guide you. Solidify.
Time for takeoff. Here we go.
Witness the power of Gugwa.
To control the boat of consciousness, we need to find the helm first. We changed direction. Shut. We'll be arriving at our destination soon. How are you feeling? Are your minds still intact? Huh? But everything's... Hopefully there won't be any more interruption. Are you saying you've never met No. It seemed otherwise. Hey! You've done a great job, Nahi. So, is this the place you were talking about?
No.
The base of Irminsul? Well, this is the place. We're here to find Greater Lord Rukadevat, but... Is that... Are you... Greater Lord Rukadevata?
Yes, that's me. Are you surprised by my appearance? Irminsul and the surrounding lands have been reproduced here as they were years ago. We are manifestations of the same nature. Hence...
We're... of the same nature?
Because you are me, and I am you. You are me in the new samsara.
The new samsara?
Samsara?
As Greater Lord Rukadevata, I'm the avatar of Irminsul. And you are the purest branch snapped from Irminsul. Imagine it this way. Even if a tree dies, its branches will eventually take root and grow. I'm merely the remaining consciousness of Greater Lord Rukadevata. Judging from your appearance, I've probably been dead but you're finally here. My new self in the samsara.
Then, am I...
Though we share the same nature, our fates are bound to be different. When a branch grows into a mature tree...
That's why fate is the ultimate knowledge.
That's a great insight. It's also precisely why you won't become like... But perhaps you may become an even greater Archon than I. I already see a determination in you that, along with the blessings from your path, don't worry. The growth of wisdom is like that of a...
Come to think of it, the sages never had the faintest... Thank you. Nothing makes me happier than discovering that the Archon I always admired. It's so nice to speak with you, Greater Lord Rukkhadevata.
The feeling is mutual. From the moment...
Could you tell me why you wanted to create me? And...
I see. Everything that day, even the sky itself, changed into a color like this. At that time, the 7 were all summoned to the nation of Conria. Except for me. I had a more important task to attend. I had to protect Irminsul. The disaster occurred together with the pollution of forbidden knowledge. The pain started to torment my... Had I not repelled the pollution of forbidden knowledge...
So what exactly is...
It's a kind of knowledge that does... It came from the very bottom of... The world is constantly rejecting it. If we allow forbidden knowledge to pollute...
So... There's knowledge that...
At that time, I knew I couldn't repel the forbidden... Which is why I created a device that
It's truly the world's most
Thank you. Though it was selfish to do so.
Well, did it work?
Thanks to the wisdom of the people of Sumeru, almost all the forbidden... But... things didn't go as smoothly. And then... I remembered from the very beginning.
Oh no. I've experienced that pain in...
Yes, but my feelings weren't important. Even if I died, my existence and everything related to me. And there's... So, I took the purest all in hopes that you would come here and remove me and...
Wait, no...
So you realize what that Irminsul has all the knowledge and memories of this world. Removing me from Irminsul means... But... this is the only...
People love you so much and... How can we just... Is there really no other way?
You're the god of wisdom, Booer.
But this... This is so cruel.
No need to feel so sad, Booer. As someone who delights in wisdom, you should feel these are the words in their entirety. Let the world completely... We all nestle under the great tree of wisdom, peering out to perceive the world. From the earth and from the rain, we perceive its wonders, until we become a white bird to perch atop a branch, and finally snap off the most important leaf. Once upon a time, I alone dreamed in this world. In my dreams, everybody would also dream after they fell asleep. Wild and wonderful thoughts would emerge from their minds. Some tumbled to the ground, and others floated to the sky, connecting all things in the world into one dazzling net. Among a plethora of worlds were numerous smaller worlds, all of fate, finding within the tapestry their brilliant glow. I gradually understood that these indescribable and constantly changing things are the most profound things in the world. Only they can completely repel the madness. Only dreams can awaken consciousness from the deepest darkness. I'm the one who posed this question, yet also the one who sought a solution. Saving the world with the dreams of the people used to be my answer. And now, you've also found your own answer, and I shall return all the dreams to the people. Goodbye, people of Sumeru. May you be blessed tonight with the sweetest of dreams.
Sedih, menyedihkan. Keren ceritanya. Aida?
I'm alright. We've just saved the world, right? So why am I crying? I don't know where this feeling inside of me is coming just now. We used the power of two gnosis to successfully connect with them. We removed the remaining pollution from Merman Soul. Yeah, what's wrong? Weren't you there just now?
Aku harus memberitahu.
Huh? That sound. Traveler! Paimon!
I've been waiting here far too long. But finally I have the chance to be alone with you.
The doctor! What have you done?
Just a type of sound wave that can quickly put defenseless people into a dream. This is the only thing of interest I found among the sage's research. Don't worry. I know you would never forgive me if I actually killed them. I'm here to negotiate with you. Naturally, I won't do anything dangerous that could...
Negotiate with me? I heard you had already left Sumeru.
I left Sumeru, but I also stayed in Sumeru. Even the God of Wisdom is restricted by the habits of
You mean... there are many...
An astute, even the same individual will have different cognition. A long time ago, I made a major decision in hopes of preserving all my perspectives of... Observation is the first step of any experiment, but observing... So I saved segments of all... That's all there is to it.
It's an insult to the very concept. Life inherently has many rules.
Indeed, it's difficult for humans.
Since you're in the academia, why wait until now to show up? You could very well have stopped us and helped that fake god.
Simple. Let me ask you this. Would any staff... It was my experiment.
The academia saw the plan to create a god. You really are crazy. If the experiment succeeded, you would have had a new god on your hands. Would you still take the same stance? Would you still hold the same view of your...
I'm first and foremost a scholar. These results should be left to the judgment of the hypothetical me.
As an individual, you don't have any sense of belonging. You seem to have even fewer convictions.
Oh no, I certainly have my own conviction. All right, that's enough conversation for today. The experiment is over. For example, Lesser Lord Kusanali, you're an intelligent Archon. I'm sure you understand the disparity in our combat abilities at this time.
Didn't you say you were here to negotiate with me? Somehow, it's starting to seem like you intended...
After all, I'm also a scholar. Naturally, I hope to show...
Your hypocrisy is built on absolute confidence. I understand your scheme, but... What if I were to destroy the Gnosis...
Awaken. Do you think that's really possible?
The heavenly principles have been silent for many years. Will the destruction of a Gnosis attract the attention of the heavenly principle? Do you dare to...
Gamble? How? I thought you would show evidence or use rigorous reasoning to prove your point. The word, but this is a clever move. You must have seen through me when I first captured your consciousness. As a scholar, I respect all. Indeed, I can't ignore this possibility.
This foreign gnosis will only lead to disaster, but this electro-gnosis is the prize I attained after defeating one of your... Now, as the one who initiated this cascade of events...
Price? Interesting. What price would...
How about erasing all your other segments?
So this is how you wish to restrict me. The most segments are extraordinarily... Yes. Among all the versions of me, this segment you see now is the most selfish. If it weren't me, you're right. What did you see when you were imprisoned?
Like you said, it's difficult to make peace with yourself. Being as smart as you are, have you managed to do that?
I see. If you think all those versions of me are worth a gnosis, then...
You sure didn't hesitate much. Is the relation...
I don't think there's any need to dwell on that. The surplus versions of me can be exchanged for... Besides, with my abilities, it's only a matter of time. But what I'd like to know is...
I can see your remaining honesty.
What a ridiculous decision! You can't be serious!
How could I have been so
short-sighted? You think that this is the end? Wait, I'll have my revenge!
You'll make this moment
count. You will regret this!
Well, have you confirmed that it's complete?
Here, take it. The future of Sumeru City will be in my hands alone. I will shut down the Akasha and let curiosity... There won't be any further gap.
It truly pains me that my another chess piece. And where is your...
Don't be greedy, Harbinger of Snake.
No, this is a different transaction. If you intend to turn off the Archon... Besides, isn't it the Archon's duty to... Oh... Judging from your expression, you don't seem to find the idea very agreeable. Then let's think of it this way.
People exchanging knowledge with the God of Wisdom is the stuff of legends. Yet here you wish to exchange... Arrogant as that is.
Let me ask you, have you in all your mighty knowledge ever heard the rumor that the skies of Tevat...
Huh?
That's the secret hidden by... Once I finish with negotiations... We've all gotten what we...
Your arrogance may know no bounds, and convictions may mean nothing to you. But I'll still listen to what you have to say.
Iya, ngomong ke baik. Anjing. Nah, di transisi. Iya, ngobrol ya.
Okay, wake him up. Are you awake? Kali says it's time for breakfast. Come on, get up! Good morning! How are you feeling today? Good to hear. It looks like we've recovered pretty well. Not even time... Traveler.
Yesterday, a total of 5 dusk birds flew by.
Go!
Nyeri. Udahlah, aing jelas capek-capek.
The rainforest is the best